Alright everybody, let's continue. I just got a call, so I had to just stop the meeting. Then again I'm calling it meeting, so I had to stop the live and the live then and there. But okay, let's continue from here on, and I will just simply be going on like this and going through the things and all. Mainly the focus is gonna be on Mongoose, so let me get the setup ready and get it started soon. So this thing is done. Apart from this particular thing, now I have to go through the content and all. This is the temperature, by the way, of my area, because this. So yeah, apt sudo apt to get installed. This is what I had to install. This was something I need to delete on, but delete on mobile. Let's try it again. I hope it will be done soon. Okay, the key is created. What is the next thing? GNQ. I hope I already have that. If I don't have that, I will be creating that, like is downloading that. Done already. What is the next thing? The next thing is this. I don't even need to do it again because I have already done that. That's great. After that, I have to just use this particular command. Control-V, enter. And it turns out that it did not do anything as such. After that, I have to just simply install them. So Control-V, and it's getting installed. It turns out it is not getting reading, unable to locate the package MongoDB and all. So let's enter this thing. Control-Shift-C, give it to the AI and all, and see the region behind this. Why am I getting this error? Okay, the repo wasn't corrected correctly. Ubuntu Noble needs a modern GPG repo. Import GPG key and then add the repo. After that, that's what I'm doing, and I know install alternatively. Am I not doing the same thing? Control-Shift. So what am I doing? First of all, I'm importing the more key, and then add echo and all the other things that I'm actually okay. Signed by user server this and then that's what I'm doing, and I after this operation to reduce additional disk space will be used. Mongoose. So this is the file that I actually added, right? Ultimately echo deb repo ubuntu noble multiverse sudo this, and wasn't the same thing mentioned there? db repo sudo source list. Then sudo apt get install mongo sshd open SSL. Oh, never mind. Let's. Has it been installed or what? Mongoose version. This is not Mongoose version. This is going to be Mongo SH version. And yeah, it's been installed, so that means I should be able to connect it to it right now. So Mongo SH, and I have to just enter my URL. So the URL is gonna be MongoDB localhost 27017 should be fine. And guess what? I'm connected. Show DB, yes. So the other database and all that I have. That's fine, but what if I have to import the things? Mongo import database is gonna be aggregation, collection is gonna be categories, file is gonna be categories JSON, and that's it. Mongo import command not found. That means I have to not this one. It's like I'm not in the habit of copying and pasting the things on Ubuntu, but never mind, I'll be in the habit soon. So the question is, how can I import the data to the container? Import the data in the running in the container. As simple as that. Let's see how it can be done. Okay, there must be a way to do this thing as well, or redirect it. Mongo isn't installed on your okay. Cat ultimately what is Mongo import your category. Import your categories directly into the running MongoDB container. This using Docker execute pipe, no copy needed. Works for your so cat categories.json, Docker execute. So whatever the data is gonna be coming here, then I have to execute there, and after that I have to just run Mongo import the aggregation and all and drop. So it will be drop clear collection first. Success X documents imported very blah 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 blah. Copy imported directory. Copy Docker copy categories JSON MongoDB. So MongoDB is the collection that I have. So /temp/categories.json. Docker copy. And what it has to copy, this to this. Docker execute MongoDB aggregation Docker execute MongoDB remote, okay, and then it needs to clean up and all. That's great. So what I can actually do, let's run this particular command. I think this pipeline is gonna be worth using over here. Let's even check whether it works or not. So this is the one that I have over here, and Docker execute interactive mode MongoDB, okay, then Mongo import the aggregation collection is this and drop, run it, and dropping aggregation categories documents 20 documents imported successfully. I think it worked and all. So this is the first thing that I did. Let's just use the same method, and I hope I will be able to go here and there. That's right, it's working. So this time the next thing is that I have to just import the columns.json. so I have to just simply come here, and the file name is gonna be column JSON, and then column aggregation collection is gonna be column this time, and let's simply run it again. By the way, when it comes to this is just a normal one, so let's simply run it. 5 documents are inserted. Same thing I have to do with the comments. So comments, and let's go here. It's gonna be comments this time, and I think comments are in the form of an array. No, that's not in the form of an array, so I can just simply get it. By the way, this is a good command that is used. First of all, what it does, I will ask you to explain it, by the way, but before that, let's get the things done. Then this is again one of the then this is gonna be companies. So companies, what the hell, seriously, am I crazy? Turns out I am. What do I need to do now? Docker execute interactive mode MongoDB and bash. I hope I'll be able to connect. Turns out I'm not even able to connect. This should be interactive mode. Okay, ls mongo sh use aggregation show collections db dot companies dot drop show collections right now, and then exit. Alrighty, so this thing is done. Then this was the thing that I've been doing. So companies is the name here, and I have to make it companies too. So let's come here, companies. This should be done because the data is still in the JSON format. Let's simply enter, and this thing is done too. Then there are products, so let's go through that. Again, that's in the form of an array, so don't really need to worry about that. Not in the array, so I can say I'm gonna be getting it in the products collection, and as for the name of the file, that's gonna be products. Okay, these many documents have been imported. Then I have sales page JSON. This is in the form of an array, so I have to make some changes over here. But before that, let's make it sales JSON array needs to be here. I think this is the only thing that I need to just to make sure that has been changed, and nothing else. Let's do it. I'll know whether it's right or not. Run it, and turns out, yeah, it's done too. And the sales test, one more thing that I'm gonna need here. That's again that's not in the form of an array, so I can just remove this JSON array from here, and sales test is gonna be here. As for the file name, that's also gonna be sales test. Just like this, import it. This is done, and that is it. I don't really need to worry about anything else. One more thing that I can do, cd one step back, ls. As for this command, so I would like it to just simply explain these things. So control C, this is how the things don't work. Control shift C, and I'm just simply gonna ask explain. So overall things are clear. Like, see, this cat simply gets the data of the JSON file over here. Once it gets the data, then using this pipeline, it simply goes the data goes here and it gets used. The command cat docker imports JSON data into your running MongoDB container without installing anything on host. That's right. Cat sales outputs the entire sales JSON file content to std out standard output pipe. That's right. Pipe redirects cat output as std in standard input standard output pipe. Standard input to the next command strings file content directly, no temporary files. Docker execute in interactive mode MongoDB executes command inside running container MongoDB. This interactive keeps stdin open to receive piped data from cat. Executes import mongo inside a container. Mongo image includes tools. Mongo import this and all. Okay, done. So ultimately this is how it's working. Alrighty. So sales JSON cat, then pipe, then docker execute, then mongo import, then aggregation, sales system, then collection. Wow. So this is the data flow. So aggregation, sales, test, collection gets ready. So first of all, the command that I need to keep in mind, that is going to be one more command over here. When working with the container, at that time it's actually gonna be like this. Not only that, as for the explaining things and all, I can explain it using this. This is quite enough. Flow is enough to just come on here to just get the things at BX. What's wrong with this? Paste it here. This should be enough. Alrighty, so this much I've done over here. This is just the import and export related stuff. I can just close everything from here now, and that was it actually. Yeah. So next thing is gonna be working with the data that I have actually imported. So let's start working with that. But even before that, as I have imported the data, so I'm not really gonna need these things. So let's simply at least clear it for now and close this. Let's connect it to the MongoDB. So MongoSH, I will be connecting to the MongoDB running on my container. So MongoSH MongoDB / localhost, and that's gonna be 27017. This is the port. It's connected right now. And show DBS databases. So these are the databases that I have. Mainly I'm gonna be using aggregation over here. So aggregation show collections. So CLS, can I say? Oh, well, this is not right. I thought this could be the short form of that, so that's not really like that. So these are the things I have inside this. I can just simply check the things. DB categories dot find. I should be able to find everything. Turns out yes. Similarly, products. Overall things are gonna be here. Like, because I have imported them, iterative mode, I can get more and more. And at the end of the day, I can just simply exit. What the hell? I should not have exited it. Let's connect to it again and use aggregation show collections, and then ultimately these are the stuff, these are the files that I actually have over here. The next thing is to simply go with these things and learn about them. So this is how the things are gonna be going on. First of all, we have something called comparison operators, and we have equal comparison operators. Then we have because I know them, so I will not be worrying about much here. Then we have not equal. It's the price is gonna be not equals to this. When it comes to greater than, so price is gonna be greater than to this. When it's going to be greater than equals to, so it is just being used over here. Less than this, less than equals to this. By the way, there's one more. Matches values that are less than or equals to the specific value. Find products with the lesser than or equals to 699. That's right. Matches values that are within the specified array. That is right. So either there are two ways actually. Either I can use in, or I can also say that price should be 129 and price should be 39, or I can say that price should be in 129 and 39. Both the ways are right. That's right. Now here I will go with different collection. So collection travel in language and kitchen. That's great. Again, this is being used in the category, not in the result should be not in these particular things, and this is how we are gonna be going ahead. Okay, let's use some of them. First of all, this is the one that I will be using. DB products. First of all, you can just either you can actually go with the in, or you can just specify them different, like separately, like db.find. And what you wanna find over here? Suppose you wanna find a price where the price is actually 129 and where the price is actually 39. You wanna just find those products over here. And turns out yes, you can get those products where the price is actually 39 and where the price is 129. So yeah, this is working. It's not like you will get only one product. Even if you are saying the price is 129, so you will be getting more than one product, and over here you can have more than one queries to just get your data. So let's make it like this. And not only like this, you have something called in operator right here. So you can say price, and price should be where? Price should be in between, price should be in this particular array, and in the price should match everything that's inside the array. So it can be actually 129 or it can be 39 or something. It's if I write, I will be getting the same data. Having said that, I can just yeah, something like this. Can I clear it simply? Can't clear it. I can do this. Okay, let's simply go on, and almost everything's done. By the way, not equals to simply says that it should not be equals to that. So I can say not equals to that. That means price is not gonna be equals to 129, 39. Right now price is 19, but not 129 or 39. So ultimately, this is all that we have gone through. Having said that, I will be just keeping all the examples for the quick revision in the future. So over here, this is gonna be crazy, but yeah, I'm gonna be doing that. So in the code plus example section, first of all, I will have the examples of not H2, H3, and that's gonna be examples of categories. So categories, not even categories. What is that called? Comparison operators. Comparison. Come on. Oh, compare is written like this. comparison is gonna be, how do we write comparison? Why am I getting comparison? This is the right spelling that I'm using, so what is the problem? Maybe I need to start using comparison. Yeah, I need to start using Grammarly over here. Why does it even give me this error? Don't I have Grammarly? Maybe not. Never mind, by the way. So comparison, and inside this I will have some code, dash code. And what is that code going to be? That code is going to be just pretty simple, this particular part. Who cares? Control C, D, and Control V. Well, this is the code related to the comparison operators. Having said that, this is gonna be in actually JS, JavaScript and all. JavaScript. Okay, so next time whenever I just need to revise something, I just simply I can come here and simply go through the stuff. Nothing could be better than this. So comparison operators I'm done with. Even I have proper examples, understand the understandable format, so that's good. What is the next thing that I will be going on? The next thing that I have to go through, close this, create index. So how you can actually create the index, that's fine. Let's try this thing out. Even I'm gonna be going through it all. Let's uncomment it all and then start going through the stuff. First of all, I actually needed to comment the things that are not needed here. Okay, like this. So many things are needed to be commented, but that's fine. Alrighty, turns out that I have comment actually many things. This, why am I even doing this? Not sure. Few things are still here, but let's see what is going to be the result after doing all these things. Alrighty, so here we are, and one more thing. So let's start it from the top. So ultimately I'm gonna be learning index over here. Let's query to see total count of products greater than 100. So if we want to get them, so yeah, we can get them like this. Now we can use explain method to understand it more better. So also we can add explain execution status to understand more in depth. That's fine. Find a name air fryer from products collections. Okay, and then DB products. Again, having said that, I will have to comment this. I don't really need this anyway. Few things are extra on it, whatever you call them. Syntax is gonna be this. So DB products execution fine, air fryer, that's fine. Execution milliseconds set in, create index H. Do I even need to do that? It's better to just simply go through the examples. DB collection create index. Using this is how you can just simply create the index H. DB products create name. Okay, using the create your name as well, you can create the index H. It's better to have it, or I can get it anytime if I want, so that's even not a problem. DB products create index. This is how I can just simply create the index H. Get index H, I can get index H. Drop index H. Create index, I can even make it in here. So creating a unique index, that's fine. Revoke an index. DB drop products, that's fine. And milliseconds, that's okay. When not use indexes can actually slow things down. In some conditions it usually slows the things down. If your query is going to return huge amounts of data, it's unnecessary to use indexes everywhere, that's fine. And then for example, explain execution, just find price greater than 100. So the thing is that it is returning almost 90% of the data output and return this much. Yeah, that's right. So let's create the index for the price DB creates, and then now let's check the time it's taking. That's gonna be 26 milliseconds. It is taking almost double time. Interesting. So they're just simply saying that if you just create the index using the price, that's gonna be taking more time because that returns almost many documents at the same time. So for the first time I actually use this one. I don't even need to create the index before when I'm getting that. So what am I getting over here? That is Now let's check the time it takes. Okay, it is taking almost double time. That's fine. Execution stats, I can explain it anywhere, that's fine. And then price greater than this. So first of all, let's try to get the products based on the prices. So what I want to do over here, that db.products.find, which query is going to be used here. I have to find on the basis of the price, and the price should be greater than greater than, and that's gonna be around 100 or something. If I run it, I'm getting these many things, but I don't even need to care. I just need to count the values. So 9216 documents I'm actually getting right now, and I can even explain it. Explain. Well, count and explain cannot be used at the same time, so let's simply explain it. And not even explaining should not be even enough. Like, explaining works great, but the thing is that what all it returns. Explain planner, namespace, price greater than index false, query hash, this. Okay, cache the filter direction, rejected plans and all, stage columns. Does it return the number of the returned documents? For even, I think even for getting that, I have to use explain execution stats and all. Let's check this thing out, run it, and now let's check the same thing again. It's gonna be different for sure. First of all, it simply gives me the information, server parameters, server info. This is the information of the server. Command line that I actually use, it tells me about that. And query shape hash. Okay, this gives me the execution stats. Over here I will be getting the n return, so these many documents that actually returned. Okay, turns out I hope I'm not facing any network issue right now. So in the execution stats section, I'm getting execution success and returned items. These many items I'm getting, and execution time milliseconds, ultimately 6 milliseconds it actually took. What I'm gonna be doing right now, I'm actually gonna be making it an index, and then let's see what's gonna be the difference between the timing and all. So this time db.products.create index, and I wanna create the index of the price. It's gonna be 1 in the ascending order. Having said that, I can even create the I can create the indexes of using the field names and all for the text mainly. I hope I have even done that somewhere. So not here, not even here. For the text, I think that's not being created yet here, but okay, that doesn't matter. But yeah, you can create the indexes like that too. So as for this one, let's create the index. So db.products.find, not even find, let's simply get the indexes first of all, and see how many indexes have been created here. Run it. Turns out I have 2 indexes. I can even drop the index, but before that, if I try to actually find all the products, let's see, I got them, but how about the time it took? Execution time milliseconds 0. Okay, this much data does not make any difference for that. I think it is 90% of the data output. Let's create will not use indexes, that's fine. Why it's returning me 0. Price greater than this. I can even count the values and all. I should be getting the same. Yeah, I'm getting equal amount of documents. Index has been created. Even if I run it twice, that doesn't really make any difference. I can get my indexes, so that's only these indexes that I have. Once I have the indexes, if I actually try to get them, can I use this? Control C. it returns me the data really quick. Execution milli seconds, 10 milliseconds it actually took. Turns out it's taking more time. Is it taking more time? It is taking 10 seconds. Okay, and if I just simply drop a db.products.get indexes, let's simply get all the indexes first of all, and db.products.drop, I wanna drop the index. I hope this is the command for it. If I wanna drop that, which one do I wanna drop? I wanna drop price, and that's gonna be 1. Oh, not found. That means the command that I wrote, that is wrong. So let's simply use drop over here, and it's true right now. And db dot again products, of course, dot get indexh. It's time to have a what the hell? I'm still getting that. Price 1. I think this is how we delete the stuff code when it comes to the indexes, and also create. We use drop index. Field and one or db.users.drop index field name. We can use both of them. That's interesting. If both of them can actually be used. Whoa. I hope I haven't even deleted the projects, all the products. Oh. Turns out I have done that. I've actually done a great job. I've deleted all the products. That's bad. Really bad. What can I do? I'll have to exit and ls. And the next thing is that cat thapa this one, and inside this I have my products.json. I'm gonna be using a pipeline. Inside that pipeline I will be using some of the code. I have mentioned that already here, so that in future if I need, I am gonna be coming here and simply going through the things. So whenever we actually want to import some data using in the container, so this much in docker execute mongodb, that's the name. Okay, so don't, let's make it just the you can, let's do one thing. I will be mentioning the same thing here. You can use the ID container ID running containers ID instead of using the containers name Mongo DB and all. But okay, never mind, I have to just execute it, and I have to execute on the basis of the name. I can make it interactive mode as well. This is gonna be fine, and once this is done, then database name, sales name, and that's it. I have to drop it at the end of the day. So let's even try this thing out right now. So this is the file name that I will be catting in the sense I will be getting here. I will be getting the data over here. After that I have to execute inside the container. So docker execute, and interactive mode, the file name is gonna be mongodb. And turns out, am I not using bash over here? Bash should be used for sure, but turns out that bash is not being used here. This should be used. Okay, I will be asking this thing, but the next thing is that then mongo import, the collection name database is gonna be aggregation, and collection name is going to be products, and collection is this, aggregation is this, and then I have to just simply drop it here. That's it. I just hope so. It's crazy to use the things for the first time and then finding them like they working really well. I hope I'm not gonna be getting any error. But one more question that I have, why am I not using bash here? Why am I not using bash here? You are not using bash because Mongo import is a standalone executable binary in the MongoDB Docker's path. No shell needed. Okay, it turns out that that's right, yaar. Bash mainly, I mean, Mongo import is automatically executable. So you are not using bash because Mongo import is a standalone executable binary in the MongoDB Docker's image path. So no shell needed. Why no shell? Direct execution. If using bash, Docker MongoDB bash Mongo import, then I will have to use Mongo import like this. That's fine. Okay, the thing is that Docker in MongoDB bash and then C collection is gonna be data ls. Too much. Multiple commands. See this. Let's not worry about them. The first one is working well. I should be happy with that. So let's simply run it. And the input device is not a TTY. Matlab? It's saying that the input device is not TTY. It's not a TTY. Am I using the right things? Cat this Docker execute. Let's remove this T from here. Run it again. And it worked. That means I need to just go with the interactive mode. T is not gonna be there. So let's even see why do I even get this TTY, because I have used the T over there. The region is right, but why? Question arises. Come on, yaar. The warning the input device is not TTY is harmless. Docker complains because you are piping cat instead of interactive terminal, but import still works. IT flags request TTY terminal emulation conflicts with the pipeline. Yes, interactive studio input data import successful. Verify Docker aggregation whatever. Okay. Fix warning. Only use this corrected command. I have to just use I remove T TTY flag keeps stdin open for pipe no warning. Ultimately this T simply maybe closes it, or what happens? Flag with a pipe cat purposes T required interactive std and its suggestion. T conflicts TTY emulation interactive terminals only. Interactive terminals. T stands for the terminal, right? So warning both. Got that. So if especially when we want terminal related stuff, we want terminal related functionality at that time, we have to say T. So interactive terminal and all. And right now only T because we just want to make it interactive. Interesting. Over here we are using this because again this is the file that we are kind of this is the image that is running. The name of the process is this, and then inside that I will be just Mongoose aggregation. What does this mean now? It is simply saying that inside that you have to use aggregation. Interesting. Never mind. Let's continue. So I can exit this. Exit and what can I do? Mongo sh version. I hope I have that. Yeah, Mongo sh and Mongo sh, and I have to connect it to a container MongoDB localhost 27017 connected. Show DBS, use aggregation, show collections, use products, not products. This is not how it's used. So db products dot find. This is the data I have. Finally I got the data. Then db dot products dot find. I have to find the data. What is gonna be the query? Query is gonna be based on the price, and the data result should be greater than $100 GT 100. Run it right now. I'm getting it. Let's count the document. So 9216. Not only that, I wanna get the explain the sense I wanna know more about it, and even I will be using execution stats. So tell me about everything. Tell me about the stats information and all. So over here I get my execution stats because of this thing, and I'm getting returned documents. Execution time milliseconds, it took 5 seconds. Let's create the index. So db dot products dot find, I have to create the index. So create index. Index is gonna be based on the price, so price, and I have to create the index in the ascending order. Run it, db products dot get indexes that I have created. So these are the indexes that I have. This is the one that I have just created right now, and once I have my particular index, so what will I be doing? I will be just even checking that thing again, like I will be getting everything, and let's see how much time it takes. So this time it takes 0 millisecond. Even it does matter, like if I use the execution explain at the end, and if I use explain before it matters. Explain dot execution stats, run it, and if I check right now, it is taking around 8 milliseconds. Earlier it was just taking 0 milliseconds because I was running it at the end of the day. Okay, let's do one thing. Right now using index, it takes 8 milliseconds around, and if I remove the index, products dot get indexes. Okay, I can even remove the index using this particular name that I've got over here, that was self-created, automatically created ultimately. So db dot how we can drop the index. So db dot products dot drop index, and which index do I wanna drop? I wanna drop the index named price 1. Even this is how it can be done. It's done. Let's try to get the indexes again. Now I'm just getting only one index, and this is by default, you can't really even delete that. The question is that if I try to find the prices again, so this particular command, if I run again, and if I check the time it takes 6 milliseconds. So with the indexes it is taking 8 milliseconds, without the indexes it is taking 6 milliseconds. In this small collection or the database, it doesn't really matter. In big databases it does matter. So create the indexes really carefully. I just meant that. Okay, never mind. But it's good that you can explain the things. You can get to know about your command, you can get to know about the server info, you can get to know about the server parameters and all. Then you know about execution status, like how the things went. Even you can check whether column scan, that simply means that there's no index, and if there could be, if there were something like IN something like this, that means index is created. Okay, like you must be getting it just at the top over here. This is over here, this is IEX scan, that means index is created, as simple as that. Alrighty, let's continue from here on. So ultimately everything about indexes, that's done, and these were the things related to indexes and all. Let's query to see total of products, done. You can find it. We can use explain methods, that's right, we can use that, and this is how we can get the things done. Execution milliseconds 18, creating indexes, forget about this syntax related stuff. In this use case, one represents running on Mongoose. Okay, that's right. And then yeah, what is this? Something is wrong with this. First of all, I need to uncomment this, that's fine. Then we can actually do this. Then this particular thing, few things are wrong with this, let me correct them. As for this particular thing, I don't really need this syntax over here. So db corrections, field name 1, again any the field name can be anything over here, that doesn't really matter. Then this is the real example of that I'm actually creating the index using this, that's fine. Milliseconds, and then db products indexes, db products get indexes, I'm getting all the indexes and all. db products, okay, this is how we can get the indexes. Then db products drop indexes name and all. So db products, I can drop the index like this. Then I can create a unique index too. What is the difference between normal index and unique index? Normal index is a normal index. Unique index is, that means you cannot you can only have the unique values inside that particular. So if you are creating an index, so that means that index will contain some kind of value, some kind of data inside it, so the data should be unique. So only on the unique fields you can create this. If the fields are not unique, you will have to make that unique first. When not using indexes can actually, okay, that's right. And finally I have this example over here. I'm just getting the status and all, and that is it, nothing else. You can create the index and all. Let's create the index dv.price. Now let's check the price and all. Done. Do I need to have it? Kind of, yeah. I'm gonna be just keeping it in my notes, so that I'm not even sure like I'm actually gonna need this in future, but there's no loss in keeping this thing safe in the notes and all. So this is gonna be all about index. So th3 index h, and once I have this, I will be just simply pasting the whole code over here. In future, if I need to go through it, I can just simply come here really quick and have a look at the things and all. Overall things are understandable, so I don't even think I will come ever in the future to have a look at this. But who knows what's gonna happen? Life is a beautiful journey, and then who knows who will, and this is the song, like who knows what's gonna happen next and all. Okay, by the way, let's go on. So this is the thing that we have gone through. The next thing that is remaining: comparison operators done, creating index, then cursor methods. There are some of the cursor methods. Again, they are not that difficult to just worry about the things. First one, we have the count. We can just simply count the values and all. Then we have limit. We can limit the values if you don't wanna get if you only wanna get 2 values and all. Again, as for these things, everything is understandable, so I'm not gonna be explaining much over here. Then we have something called limit. It simply limits the values. Skip simply skips them. Count simply counts them. So with the help of the count, you can count the documents you get. Limit can limit the documents. Skip can skip the document. Suppose you wanna skip the first document, that will be skipped and all. And then lastly, I have sort. With the help of sort, you will have to provide whether on which basis you wanna sort it. I'm gonna be sorting it on the basis of the price, and I will be sorting it in the ascending order. So 1 stands for ascending, -1 stands for descending. So it's completely up to you, but yeah. This is how you can just simply go ahead with the thing. So these are the cursor methods and all. Copy paste, that's it. Why am I even pasting it? Like simple, so that in future if I get stuck, I can just simply come here. These are gonna be cursor methods, and it doesn't take much effort, right? You can just make it really quick, so who cares? Okay, here it's saved, that's it. So it's easy peasy. On Notion you don't have any storage related problem, like you cannot really store the thing. So let's take the benefit of it and go on. Delete this particular thing. Cursor methods are done. What is the next thing? Database collection. By the way, if you don't know, this is from today we will technical. By the way, this file actually came from Technical Thapa's YouTube channel. He created a video over there. He just provided all this content, so I'm just simply going through that. Today we will with the multiple data individual fund, blah 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 blah. Not really need this. So well, this is the greetings from Technical Thapa. Don't really need them, unfortunately. I'm gonna be just simply working on the most important things. Interesting. Use Technical Thapa products. Wow, interesting. So we can show DBS, use DBS, and drop the database. Then we can create the collections, so show collections and drop the collections where the test is the collection. Okay, that's fine. Do I need to worry about it much? Not really. Is this fine? Absolutely. So this is gonna be database. Create and drop database. Create and drop. So ultimately, what should be the name of it? TH3. It should be database and collections. Create and delete. Create and delete. Create and drop. In here we call it drop. And one more thing, /code v done. That's it. As simple as that. So this is how we will be going through with the things. By the way, these things are really easy peasy. It's not really gonna be talking much about them. Mainly the main focus is gonna be on aggregation rather than focusing on the things here. What time is it? 5:07. After 10 minutes I'll have to go for 10 minutes to get some water. Get some water in the sense I have to get it from 2 kilometers away. Never mind. Let's go ahead. Elements operator. These are the elements operator. What am I? Let's simply have a quick look. That's it. First of all, in elements operator, in MongoDB, elements operators are used to query documents based on the existence, type, and values of the fields within the documents. These operators. Let's do one thing. I cannot just keep scrolling like this. Control Z. That's not Control Z. Alt Z. In MongoDB, elements operators are used to query documents based on the existence type and values of fields within the documents. These operators help you work with the fields that are arrays, null, missing, have specified data types and all. So elements operator, what are they? Elements operator can be, first of all, elements operators are used for elements only. And where are the elements? Elements are inside the arrays, inside the objects and all. I hope I'm right. $exist matches the documents that have a specified value regardless of its value. So elements are inside the documents. So there are lots of documents. Inside those documents you have elements. They have properties and values. So these particular things are gonna be applied on them only. So first one is we have something called exist. It is simply gonna check whether that particular field exists or not, and only if that field exists I will be getting the result. So I have to check for the price. If price anywhere exists, only then I have to get that what can I say, document. Otherwise I don't have to get. Find documents with price field present. If it's present, then check the value greater than 1200. Quite good stuff. So what we are doing, first of all, what the hell? First of all, I don't need this thing here. Second thing is that DB price products, I have to first of all check whether the value exists. This is the first query, and the second query is that price should be greater than 1250 and all, maybe 1200. So what exactly we are doing here? DB dot products dot find. First of all, the first query is that I have to find the document where price actually exists. For checking that, I can use element exist element operator exists, and that's gonna be true. If I run it, I'm getting it. Now what is the second command? The second command is pretty simple, that you have to check whether the price is again one more operator over here, greater than, forget about the name of the operator, this is comparison one. So comparison operator, it should be greater than 1250 and all. Run it. Again I'm gone. What is wrong with this? 1212, delete this. 12, run it. I'm getting the data. What is the next thing that I can do over here? The next thing is that really, am I messing with this? Oh, this is right. So what is the problem with that? Okay, the problem is this, that just here you can have it. So I'm gonna be having price again, and the price should be greater than greater than 1250 around. Let's see, right? Yeah, kind of getting the data. So this is the thing that's done to. What is the next step that we can do? Dollar type operates filters documents based on the basin data type of the field. Basically we need to search it or find the fields that are based on the types or basin data. So type is gonna be used to find the data based on the types of the fields. That's simple. db.products, this is the first one. db products.find, and I have to find the price where the type of the price is the string. By the way, type of the price is the number. Sometimes it can be string, so that is why I'm getting this result will be 0 because price type is number. That's fine. db.products price type number, I can count it like this as well. So this is the code, and these are the types. So the type can be double, string, object, array, etc. You get the idea. db products.find, I will not get anything. Let's get rid of this. Don't really need this. That was the same code repeated. $size operator matches documents where the size of an array field matches the specified values. There are gonna be arrays inside the document, so you can just check out the size operator, like check the size of them and then find them. So $size is mainly going to be used for them. So we have something called $size, we have something called $type, we have something called $exists, and this is how they simply work. By the way, comments is an array, and I'm just simply checking the size of the comments with that is greater than true or not. I mean size is 2 or not. If size is 2, I will be getting the result. If size is not 2, I will not be getting the result. For just checking purpose, let's use comments right now. I cannot use that, sorry. show collections and db comments. Let's see what exactly we have inside the comments dot find. And turns out that yeah, I have many things inside this. So what is the next thing that I can do? Next thing is that because this is the array that I have, right? Comments array. I have to find the documents where the size of the array is 2 or maybe 3. Let's see. So what I have to do, I have to find the comments on which basis. I have to find first of all documents on the basis of comments, and over there dollar size should be what? Size should be 2. I got that. How about size 3? I didn't get anything. How about size 1? Turns out all of them has only size 2. That's okay. I can check one thing, that size simply checks the size, whether what is the size of that, right? What if I want to get them whose size is greater than? Interesting. How will you get the size of what I want to check over here? I think for this expressions are gonna be used. How can we get the size of an array? Interesting. That's a good question. I hope I have mentioned in my notes. Over here, is there something that can be used for me? Not for dollar size. These are the elements operator, and size simply checks the size. Ultimately it compares. It does not give me the size. That's right. So what else can I do over here? Expressions are used for, it will have operator. Inside this it will have field and value. So question directly asked, how to get the size of an array in MongoDB. Okay, dollar size aggregation, dollar size expressions, inventory. Really, aggregation is going to be used? I haven't even learned that well. You got to be kidding me. I have to learn about aggregation, yaar. Really important. I mean, how long can I be stuck with one thing that I don't know aggregation, man? Crazy stuff. Dollar size simply gives me the size. Yeah, so this is not what I want. It finds how can I get the size. Interesting. MongoDB. Let's check this thing. AI result, aggregation, hash field, there, collection, dollar size. This is got that. So this is how you can get the size of the array. So dollar size, again you are using expression over here. That's okay. Greater than. Array hat jana. So sorry. So dollar size array field. Dollar array field. So I can give any array field over here, and this will actually give me the size of that. What else could be better than this? Alrighty, everybody, welcome back. The thing is that, or the good thing is that, I have stopped my stream to be like my stream cannot end automatically. Even if there is no data, it will keep buffering, but it will not end. Thanks to this technology, now I can just simply go on freely. What's wrong with this? Why am I not getting any data here? Reload the page. By the way, let's continue. I hope I'm audible. I'm back again. By the way, I will be using expression over here, and I want to check the greater than first of all. So it should be greater than. What should be greater than? Again, expression is an object, and the greater than is gonna be kind of an array. Okay, it will be checking two things. So first of all, it has to check. It will have field, field, and then it will have value. So value is gonna be 1. I wanna check which whose size is greater than 1, and over here I will be getting the again. I mean, it will have two values for comparing. First, it will be comparing the first value with the second one, and the first value will actually give me the size of the what? Over here I need the size, right? So I need the size. So dollar size Don't know, is this how it's done? Dollar size, dollar array field, that's it. Dollar size, dollar array field, so I will be getting the size of the array field. So over here I will be getting the size of the array field. Array field is the comments. So what I'm doing over here, that expression is that will be checking the greater than value, and greater than value of the comments. So it will be checking the size of the comment, and then it will actually check whether the size of the comment is greater than 1 or not. So the first value should be greater than the second value, and if the first value is greater than the second value, I will be getting my result. Run it, and I'm not getting my result. Interesting. Greater than 1, this should be working fine. Yeah, am I supposed to making it 0? It will still not work. 1 2, come on. I think it is right, but why it's not working if it's right? What was the command I had over here? Dollar expression, dollar greater than, inside an array you will have two values. First one will give you the size, dollar array field. Array field is the comments, and then 2, and you will be finding. What am I doing? I'm finding Control Shift C, and let's simply db comments dot find, just simply find it directly like this, and it has. Now this is the comment that I have, right? I wanna check the width, size of it. On the basis of that I wanna get them. So what is the problem? Control Shift V, db comments find expression expr. Is this how it's written? Expr, yeah, that's right. And then I have greater than. Let me give it to AI and check whether it's right or not. Control V, is this right? Okay. No, the syntax is expression wraps aggregation expression order dollar size to not greater than. Is this right? No, this is not right. So what is the problem with this? So the correct query is going to be this: dollar greater than, dollar size, and 2. Expression wraps aggregation expression order dollar size, and this not greater than and size. What does this mean now? Returns docs where comments array size. No, syntax is correct. No, syntax is incorrect. db comments expression has wrong expression wrapping. Changes colon not key. Are they not the same? db comments find this dollar expression, this dollar greater than, then array, dollar size, colon, dollar comments, comma, 2, array, this. They're exactly the same. Colon not key. Oh, sorry. I know the problem. It is simply saying that is not gonna be expression, that's gonna be dollar expression. Come on, run it. And now I'm getting it. I'm getting 1 whose I'm just getting only 1. Yeah, that's because I have entered 2 over here. Let's make it let's rather make it greater than or equals to 2. So either the size is gonna be greater than or equals to 2. Run it, and now I'm getting many over here. So that's fine. It works, and that's how I can actually get the data and all. So I can do one thing. This is the command that I have. Again, the thing is that even if you don't, if you are good at searching the things, you can find the things easily too. But in my case, I'm actually keeping them inside my notes. Why am I keeping them? I have no idea. so that in future maybe they are gonna be. But I'm using expressions over here. Expressions. Let's keep this example inside the expression only. This was kind of important, so I'm gonna be keeping it here, just in here. Just one example. That doesn't really matter. Alrighty, what is the next thing that I can do? The next thing is that I have already gone through these things, and over here I've been just discussing about elements operator. And there are 3 elements operator. First one is the dollar type, first one is dollar exist, second one is dollar type, and third one is the dollar size. Dollar size simply checks the size of the array and returns you the value. And the dollar size that I actually use inside expressions, this dollar size simply tells you the size. It's just the same. I had first dollar size on the basis of the size that was giving you the value. Dollar size in the sense, over here I have comments, then I have dollar size in 2. Over here this dollar size gives the value, so this dollar size simply tells that okay, the size should be 2, but that dollar size simply gives you that dollar size in the sense this one. There's a difference between these two. I hope I don't have that here. Let's copy it. Where is that? This is that. Control C, paste it here. They are really good ones. 2 really good examples. Over here I have dollar size here, I have dollar size here. This dollar size simply checks the size of this, but in this one this dollar size actually gives me the size. It is used for checking, it is used for getting the value of that, and on the basis of, because comparison will be done on the basis of greater than equals to. This is used for comparison, this is used for getting the actual value, and greater than or equals to will be used for comparison and all. Great job. Dollar size for comparison. Comparison. Compare. I mean, I don't know, is this not right? Comparison is misspelled. लिखते कैसे comparison? I'm so bad at this, really. I'm speaking in English over here and I'm getting stuck with the meanings. Comparison. Compare. Yes, oh yeah, now my crazy seems to be. I am crazy, accept it. And dollar size to get the value. Simple. Control C. These are gonna be elements operator. $th3 elements operators. Operators? I think so. They are gonna be elements operators only. Yeah. Crazy names. These are the examples that I have. In future, if I turns out the same code is being repeated over and over. Why is that so? Dollar elements count is here. Okay, then double integers, then dollar third step is getting repeated again. By the way, I need the third step. Then the first step is getting repeated, and these are the extra things that I have over here, so I don't need to have them over here. And apart from this particular thing, dollar size, that is already here. Inside that I have this particular example, so I have better just simply cut it from here. I have better just simply paste it over here. Elements and let's remove this stuff. Elements operators are used. Okay, I don't even need this particular section, so let's simply remove it. It got copied. So comparison, same mistake, comparison. Okay, so code plus examples, these are the things that I've covered. What are the things that are remaining? Interesting, remaining things. Remaining things are elements operated done, embedded documents, easy peasy. Expressions. I'll have to go through. Expressions are the ones that I just worked with right now. Logical operators, okay. Mongo import projection, easy peasy. Then I can just simply go through the aggregation stuff. Today the main focus is gonna be on MongoDB only. I will learn it really well. Even I will be just teaching everything from the beginning till the end. This is how things are gonna be done. Once I'm sure that I know MongoDB really well, only then I will be moving to the project and all. Because yeah, I should know it, only then I will be able to use it to the fullest power, to the fullest level and all. I will be back within 20 minutes because right now I have to go to get some work done. I'll be back really soon. Take care and see you soon.